来啦，继续，我们来推这个是谁偷了他的书？小偷是瓦德玛，不费吹灰之力打开展示柜。他是锁匠的儿子，对锁具十分熟悉。偷书不是出于恶意。哦，他原本只是想要恶作剧啊，就是原本想开个玩笑，然后就来搞事啊。Hello， 抓你。
A coat with embroidered initials and wooden buttons. It belongs to you, doesn't it?
Why do you ask?
因为你是小
I
偷。
think it belongs to the thief.
What? No, I don't wear a
被
coat.
骗啊！
It's
想骗，
September.
I like the cold, and that is not a crime.
这不是犯罪吧？
Leave me alone.
哎，亮亮的，哪边？这边。床。
Here, I found your book.
失而复得，
And what's this?
不会是我的吧？
I hope you will find my little plot amusing. The city must recognize the power of Thaumaturge. Enjoy your show. You have earned it. Cecilia. I should return the volume. The bookseller will finally calm down. And then I will have a talk with the author.
OK， 所以是有一个妹子写信给他，然后他去搞耍。谢谢。嗯。What？ 什么鬼？彩西利亚写了一封信，放到古书里面，然后这个人去偷古书，藏起来，然后被我们发现。这有可能是彩西利亚预谋的。OK， 谢谢。老哥，按钮去哪里 ？Hello。
Here is your volume.
You came back to me, safe and sound.
感谢
Praise
把我
the
嘞，
Lord.
你还不感谢我？
I hope it was all just a mistake.
当然，这一切只是
It
个
was planned.
误会啊，不是。
That was obvious. How did you find the book?
我会魔法。
I found the lockpicks that the thief used to open the display case. They were marked with this trace.
And that is how you determined his identity? What an exceptional display of thaumaturgy.
As impressive as conjuring up ghosts at a seance.
I would like to see you say that to
Nah.
Madame Samira.
Of course you know each other. You both prey on people's gullibility.
Stop, both of you. Please tell us who took
那个
the
人
book
请
from
吧
the display case.
虽然他可能不知道。
The book was in the bedroom.
是在卧室里哦。
What a captivating display
Wow.
of power. Shame there wasn't a missing soldier too. Now that would be a discovery.
Don't be sarcastic. It's the potential that matters.
What matters is who is
所以是
responsible
谁
for that？ mess.
到底是谁？
Please,
你
don't
的
keep
学
us
生
in suspense.
The plot might
就是
not
他。
be too original, but it
真
was
相只有一个
certainly
啊。
planned.
You might be missing the big picture.
也饿啊，饿好。
It is Cecilia who is responsible for stealing the book.
It's impossible. She was with us all the time.
She persuaded Valdemar to use his father's lockpicks and take the book while she remained in your sight.
It's impossible. Valdemar?
是吗？
It's true, Mr. President.
Cecilia said it would be
哎
a，
卖
joke.
掉啊！
Do you
直接开卖
understand，what kind of situation this puts me in?
真的
How this
耶，
affects
校
your
长想说，干这
reputation.
些死小孩
I'm，sorry, but it
人家
was
借场地给我们，我
necessary.
们还要拖他输。
I had my reasons.
校长现在头很痛。
How do you intend to punish them?
I should expel you from
我
the
应该把你们开
university,
除。
but
You can't do that. It was necessary. Nobody treats Thaumaturge like a real science. I had to show its potential. Show what you're capable of.
that's enough. That is no excuse. I will talk to you in a minute.
真的耶，
Leave us
他现在
alone.
还没意识到的事情有多严重。
You know I was right.
I'm sorry you were used like that.
Thank you. Honestly, I don't like being led by the nose.
I understand. Cecilia's methods are disgraceful, but she does have a point.
如果有奇幻士演讲，我们授课内容会变得更加丰富。他现在想把我们当免费劳工哎，
Consider it an offer.
你要付
I
我
will
钱啊，老
think
哥
about。it.
我们已经做很多免费活啦。啊，结束了哈，结束了吗？这游戏的任务是有一个小问题，就是任务结束之后不会跳出任务完成，它会直接排下一个任务给你，所以你就不知道它那个到底结束了没。哎，这种现实任务，这个现在是卡住了。这个看一下，这里有个兴趣点。角落有东西吗？没。门票。派地人。
Nothing can be kept secret from me.
埃里温街。投诉。
I won't bother you.
还没找的。这个。别动！哦，好像看过了。它有些兴趣点是这种地点型的，但我不知道为什么不会消掉，只要小麻烦。
Hello, sweet secret.
马上再走回去。哦，马上找新衣服给你啊！
Mr. Shulsky, I've got promise, but you can't keep wearing. Meanwhile,
I won't bother you.
all right.
看我挡外头。哦，现在没了。看他那个烟就知道。玩一个。哎，这个有了。找一下吧，记忆世界。没东西。
What do you want to tell me, friend?
And the teacher said, Victor, is the rat here in the classroom with us right now? I almost pissed myself.
Laugh all you want, but I really can't see it. I can't help it.
Vicar, promise me that the whispers of these salutors of yours won't turn you into a cynic like your father.
I promise, Mother. I'd rather not change at all, much less into Father.
You'll see! My Uber will order you to eat your own brain!
I'm telling Mom, all you Thaumaturges are crazy.
Hmm? 这边吗 ？Hello。
I've been carrying it with me for half a lifetime. I remember there was someone else here. He wasn't happy.
老爸。
He thought I wasn't ready yet. Miss, maybe he was right.
哇塞，我刚被种在土里耶。这个也还没。 啊？哦，没点到。红红的。我今天只睡3小时。
Good evening.
I thought there'd be something to look at. Much ado about nothing.
是谁啊？
Who
香
are
港嘴。
you? Last time, a different housekeeper came to greet me.
How about that? What? Don't you like us?
也是很难喜欢呢。
That remains to be seen. We haven't known one another long enough.
I have all I need to know who I'm dealing with.
This is Maria.
And this is Magdalena. We've all been waiting for you.
I've come to see Rasputin.
We know, we know.
It looks familiar, and yet different.
爱金。鸡尾酒配方：铁心玛丽、伏特加番茄汁、辛香调料、搓野。这人呢？旁边好像有警察呢。Hello。
At last, the wait is over. Here he is. Sit down, Victor.
What's going on? What sort of little shindig is this?
It's an expression of gratitude.
感恩的表达。
I don't know what to say.
Better to say nothing. Sit. Finally.
好的。
Support the weak.
下一杯。
Be patient towards all men. The moment has finally come.
对啦，
Here
他
too is my loyal friend, Victor Shulsky.
至少口头上有把我
Thanks to
当朋
him
友。
that we are where we are. And we will be in the future
这也不会是
where
奇
we
幻士聚会吧？
intend. My mind has long been flooded with bloody visions. In their scarlet color, the mists of the future are reflected. I see a great star falling to the blood-stained earth, and the force of its impact tears the root from sacred
某方面来
depths,
说，它看起来很像
including the Orthodox Church of
邪
Saint
教的
Mary
洗脑
Magdalene, here in Braga.
讲一些神奇的东西。
The earth swallows up the Iberian Gate. Kazan Cathedral stands underwater, and Notre Dame de Paris is consumed by fire. Our homeland will then be
我们的家
exhausted
园会被长
by
期
an
精神疾
illness
病耗
that
尽
has
神
long
经。
eaten away at her.
啊，我历史不太好哎，我
There's
不知道
a
他说的是
feeble
哪一
spark
段。
of hope for us. It still flickers, though it may soon go out.
No.
The heir to the throne, little Alexei Romanov, is ill. But let's not be sad. This news is joyful, as a matter of fact. Because now we know where the source of the danger is, and I can help him. I will heal the heir, just as I healed Victor, though he was bereft of hope.
Oh.
Isn't that true, friend?
It's
放一
true.
下，
If not for
放一下。
Grigori, I wouldn't be among you anymore. I'd have lost my mind. But thanks to his miracles. I'm still here, and I can testify to that.
啪啪啪啪啪啪。
I've helped you, just as you've helped us all. Thank you, friend.
2跟3，2跟3我办法比较好哎。
You can count on me.
Admirable loyalty. Impressive.
You gave us a chance, and as God as my witness, I won't waste it.
看不太出
Healing
来。
Tsarevich means healing something much greater.
哎，我们
The
是
future.
先把这个当我们
Future
朋友
where，each of
然后
us
还有
will
我们
receive
姐姐跟我
equality
们舅
and
舅
respect,
2个比较亲的
regardless
家人
of，who we are.
我们就不要跟
Free
他
from
们
the
击败，
afflictions of the body
其
and
他
the
人就
soul,
看情况。
living in health and its resulting
因为那个什么
ecstasy.
傲慢，我不知道他那个要养多久。
Finally, in a future
我的
in
血
which
线大
we can
概
do
选了一
anything,
半吧，
but don't have to
一
do
半有血。
anything, offering unhindered freedom.
干杯！
To the Thaumaturge's health.
皇后。
I'd rather not wake up to sights like that.
You didn't want Ligia to see you in such a state.
In that case, it could have been one of my best decisions.
Looking at the events of last night may be the only right one. Time to get up. Get yourself together, and we'll talk later.
Sleep is a waste of time.
应该不是睡在一起吧？外面超红的。女仆，然后不小心把它按掉了，有顿过瘾，很好。超红的啦！勋章，沙皇的勋章。狂热分子。没东西了吗？哦，讲话吧。
There you are. Finally.
我来啦！我做了什么决定？
What really happened? My memory is failing me.
For those that sleep in the night are asleep, and those that drink are drunken.
Unbelievable.
啥意思啊？
Remember, no matter what happens, everything stays between us.
This whole farce, the thank yous, what's it all for? What intentions do you have towards me?
Intentions that we become friends and help one another, and complement one another. I have skills that you don't, and vice versa.
对了，
I'm not hiding
正面的理
anything
解
from
是
you,
可
Victor.
以当个好朋友，负面一点的话就是他可能想利用我之类的。
This place looked different. The Nadarzinskis did too.
Everything is happening according to their will and with their blessing.
Not all of them are as favorable to you as your hosts. Their housekeeper quit.
Well, Jesus had opponents too.
And look how it worked out for him. You're aiming high.
The highest. Anything else you want to share?
People believe in you. Yesterday, I felt as though I was part of some kind of cult.
People are everything, Victor. And we are almost like a family. Better, because we're joined by choice, not by blood. We're harbingers of the change that will soon take place. I'm only a guide lighting our way. If there's something still on your mind, speak up.
All these people, you've gathered a colorful group.
We all come from different environments, from different rungs on the ladder. And that's the most beautiful thing about this. What have you found out about them?
Daniela is unknowable, and Lucian is unhappy about the changes taking place in her.
Aniela has completely given up her lust for my sake. She'd rather just pray and pray. I respect that greatly, but I must share my time with others. Do you think that Lucian is jealous about the time his wife devotes to me?
It's possible.
Don't worry about it. Keep talking and asking.
Magdalena still hasn't rid herself of her youthful naivete. I think she's honestly fallen in love with you.
Are you surprised she has? Many a love has had such a beginning. She's a good girl. Let's not hold that against her.
How did you manage to convince the Tsarist officer to come to you?
He came of his own accord, like all of you. Lazarev has great potential. He's exceptionally eager. He senses that his country is sick, and he'd like to solve the problem. Is there more you need to know?
Maria is calculated. She stays close because in you she sees a chance for a better life.
And what's wrong with that? I respect that. I don't demand that you all gaze upon me like a sacred icon. But loyalty? There are all sorts of ways a person can win that for themselves. Anything else?
Enough about these people.
I'm at your service, Victor. Ask for what you want.
I'll leave you alone. I've got business to get back to.
Go in health, friend.
好吧，往下推喽。下一个。父亲的朋友。
Well, well.
有关艺术的讨论。哦，隔壁。地气。
meeting place.
家族的秘密，一条只有另一名奇幻师才可以知道的。犹太秘法文字，魔像的源头。他们两人曾经是朋友啊。想要摆脱魔像的话，要去米鲁夫区。好的。刚卡住了。走。睡觉。在原地卡一下。有诶，切场景的时候还是会卡。那不是说去下面？为什么变有个红点？
Since we keep following one another around, maybe we should introduce ourselves.
What are you talking about?
直接开打。
I've got the impression that I've caught Eugen's attention. I'm curious why.
Don't you know where curiosity like that can get you?
It'll cause you nothing but trouble.
Maybe we'll meet again.
应该是少一点片子。好，得出结论吗？灰心的男人，派人跟踪我。
Still here, gentlemen?
Please don't look for trouble.
心控。
You guys are so devoted. Is the pay worth so much hard work? Maybe it's time to fight for
你们要争取加薪啊！
I don't want to keep mucking around in this crap. Not for this kind of money. Following some spoiled brat around, standing for hours outside people's windows. And God alone knows what for. Not for this kind of money.
Wait up. I'm not gonna stand here on my own with him. Let's talk to the chief. 轻轻松松。
I had no idea about this place.
金狮的痕迹，其中一个朋友是萨鲁佛，前任金狮。碎盘子，秘密公寓。
Hello, sweet secret.
咖啡爱好者，就这样吗？就这样咯。这个房间里，看来之后才会开。
I think that's everything now. So,
还有2个人，
besides
一个喜欢
father,
甜食，
there
一
were
个喜
2
欢咖
more.
啡。
A candy lover and a coffee lover. Konieczkin must have had one of them in mind. The one with the sweet tooth looks like a rabbi. I should look for him in the synagogue. The coffee lover, meanwhile. That's what I call you now. The doctor. Because you help rabbis and people the hospital is off limits to. Rebels and revolutionaries. Luckily, I know someone who matches the description. Maybe we'll find out what she needed that ammunition for.
哦，所以是一开始看到那个女生吗？
Come on, we'll be careful. Time to get some donuts at Rodnitz.
看错了。这是新区域吗？我也忘记了。哎，老哥，那先来找你。
The plan is simple. Bashka has a stand around the corner where she sells moonshine. Then, the bald guy looks to his left, looks to his right.
Name?
Shulsky.
From those Shulskis? Well, well, your daddy will be happy.
Just like my daddy when he hears that I've been leading little Victor down the wrong path again.
Shut your mouth, punk, or my deputy will put a precautionary bullet in your right butt cheek.
Boris wanted to show me his father's store. He picked a bad moment. I didn't need Thaumaturge to feel his shame at that moment. We can go. Now I'm ashamed of what I felt back then. I felt superior.
哎，这边有个点点。
Anyone can win today.
骗子。
Try your luck and play.
Don't give up, ma'am. You'll get lucky this
路
time.
人。
And you, sir? How can I help you?
What's the game?
Good, sir. Let me explain. 3 cups, 1 shell. To find it is to win. Simple enough, right?
Except I've lost
我
three
连输
times
3把
already.
了。
I'd love to play. Who knows, maybe I'll have more luck.
You have to wait, I'm afraid.
Nah.
It's the lady's turn.
Take a shot, ma'am. Fortune favors the brave.
All right, let's do it.
Come back later, sir.
You know you've been tricked by a crook. Or even 2.
What? How is that
什么
possible?
他们怎么会骗人？哎，尴尬啊！
Why don't you go, ma'am? This isn't your lucky day.
他就是走了。哦，来开扁。
We'll teach you not to harass hard-working fiddlers. Get him.
那你要干得赢哎，他怎么多一个人？282931，抗性减少集中，抗性。我还没有新角色啊，边伤。Yeah. 刚刚讲的是什么？伤害减少跟该异常状态最后一回合受到16点伤害。这个其实有料，这等于是丢完技能，然后下回合会扣16点。也可以点，应该是很需要调技能。放心。下回会放那个断招的，看一下是够不够，可以。然后这边用这个断招，哎，不够。就够。他们明知道拼伤害把一个做掉。这个放这个也可以。发拼拳。11点，来拼伤害。哎，车轮战，哇嘞，状态超差。哦，不够。还有他的这个，哇嘞！ 哎，暴击，复活啊！也送他一个舒服。不舒服火，这个要绕一圈了。苏打水，锁住的，好吧，有东西吗？哎，抓到有东西。牛奶巧克力，啊，回去找那个任务点，里面好像就这样，感觉里面可能之后会有任务了。有的话再回来看。这东西呢？金手指。花束、工人传单、工人杂志。这里是革命者聚会场所啊。好的，我来问一下，小猫咪。
Is that Captain's staff too?
You bet. He stirs the beer with his tail. What can I get you?
表扬。
Yes, one donut, please.
Even if I had any, I wouldn't recommend them.
But I heard I was supposed to order a donut. Here.
Hello.
It's all right, Yannick. I know him.
旺达。
I was hoping we'd run into each other again, and here you
记
are.
得你啊。
Can we speak in private?
Come on.
Don't move a muscle.
米哈鸟。
I've got déjà vu.
Silence.
你好, this is Victor.
It looks like I owe you a debt of gratitude.
Lower the gun, and we can call it quits.
You can leave us. Come, Victor. Tell me what brings you here.
What are you up to this evening?
Is that an offer, or are you just nosy?
That depends on your preference. I'll adapt.
Tonight, I am
今晚我
overthrowing the
推翻
patriarchy.
父权制，
Will you
你
join
要不要
me?
一起啊？
With
好啦，
pleasure.
同意。
Just us and the sons of a crumbling tyranny would be the perfect date.
It's hard for me to deny that, but seriously, I have plans. And that's all I'm willing to say on the topic. Is there anything else you wanted to ask?
那这个嘞？
So these are the famous suites. Underground combat. Are you from the PPS?
The friendly neighborhood girl threw you off?
I didn't fall for it
Oh,
for
man,
1
yeah.
second.
You're a terrible liar. What brings you to this sweet place?
这个是什么的？我有点忘记了。荷兰润发油，走私物是不是？有点忘了。
How exactly are you going to serve the cause?
The PPS has extensive structures. Most members engage in demonstrations or meetings, underground lectures.
I know a certain woman who's keenly interested in them.
Bring her sometime.
Maybe someday.
We're part of the PPS Combat Organization. We use more radical methods.
Do you shoot as well, or just carry ammo?
Want to find out?
You stole the Dutch pomade shipment. I read about it on the train from Vienna.
We're famous. Yes, that's true.
答对喽。
But I won't tell you where it is, nor what it will be used for.
Is Bergrodbitz's cafe frequented only by your sympathizers?
No, but the name is known only by a select few.
Why did the PPS choose this particular place?
It's just one of many where we get together. The beer is drinkable here, and the boys are nice.
Actually, something else brings me here.
医生，医生在哪里？
I'm looking for a particular man. He's a doctor and a Thaumaturge. He treats people with rather radical views.
Who do you mean? Us?
Ammunition in your tights, lying low in cellars, the smell of Dutch pomade in your hair. I can sense letters, like PP and S here.
I'm sorry. We don't betray our comrades to anyone who asks.
So you do know one another after all.
Who knows?
How about this? I won't ask for anything else, but please, pass something on to him from me.
Are you praying to an onion?
Hush. What should I pass on to this doctor?
“这个看数值是3134，选最高的，选4点。看选项的话，好像专注于见面的事，传达你有多渴望得到答案。这个先删掉啊。向他保证你没有恶意，发出谈话邀请。选项的话，3跟4好像差不多，那就是选数值高的。
Not bad. Not bad at all. Adulthood is like an onion. The more you try to separate it out into its basic parts, the worse it stings and makes you want to cry. Done.
What can you make out of that? Cough syrup?
Just pass it on to him. He'll know.
You're peculiar. Anything else?
还有事吗？没了。
I'll be off now.
有啊，我先
If
滚
I get an
喽。
answer from the doctor, I'll let you know. Look after yourself.
哎，有东西啊！宣传册啊，为女性的未来抗争，为学习权利抗争，为工作权利抗争。OK， 不用。高焦的气。没事了哈，确
Have
定
you
一
missed
下。
me already? I will deliver your onion, don't worry.
I'll be off.
To
哎，为什么卡到啊？等待医生的答复。不知道是不是要等时间。没死哎。然后我们现在都有2个主线轮流解。犹太会的。只有你吗？那就直接来咯。金师，你是认识我爸
Hello.
？Hello。
You said a month, 2 at most. I believed you. Then came the very first
你们说1个月，最后2
rain, and
个
it
月
was
我信
pouring
了
in again.
然后第一场
You
雨来了
fixed，it,
漏水，
then
你
the
们又
next
修，又
rain.
来1场雨，
So
又漏水。
I can't sleep
我
because
连
I
睡
have
觉都
to
没办
keep
法。
emptying buckets. It's leaking just as badly as it was before. But
遇
the
到那个
eyes of God are in
那
every
个
place.
不良
And
建
they're
商，
watching.
要修不修？
When I said
超级
2
工人。
months, you said there was one hole in the ceiling, but the whole
老哥，
building is in
当初你
shambles
说
here.
天花板这个洞啊，
Quiet. You can seal up your daddy's barn with straw. The roof is gonna get holes because the foundations are crumbling.
现在地基不
So
稳啊
let's。go down to the basement.
Oh no, definitely not there.
地下室有什么问题？
What's in the basement that's so frightening?
Hashem, something down there
刺鼻的味
reeks
道。
so awful.
哦，神父的地下室。
Come now, don't be silly.
哎，你不要说我。
Why do you afflict me so? I know why, because you know I shall bear
哇，
it.
好狠哦！
Well, sir, are you just here to listen, or have you got something to say?
Am I speaking
你是
through
金师
myself?
吗？
You see, all I gotta do
Ah.
is mention these cellars and his name comes up.
Would Hashem let a synagogue be haunted?
Hey now, quiet.
You're too late, I'm
后
afraid.
面
My name is
哦，
Feldman.
不是，
Rabbi Sofer departed
他是
this
另一个
world
人。
almost a year
索
ago.
佛那
Forgive
个
me,
原本的
I
那个已
have
经去世
worldly
了。
matters to attend to.
I understand, Rabbi.
啊，我来
Does
帮你
someone
耶
want。to help you with these workers?
In the words of the market woman trying to tempt a Jewish man into idolatry, what harm would it do?
那有什么害处吗？
I understand.
担心把按上帝意志摧毁的事物修复是一种罪孽。哦，哦，啊，为什么他帮我引导到后面那个奇怪地方？他有时候那个怪怪的啊。OK， 星空，强化心理。
Back up. God helps those who help themselves.
But maybe you're right, Rabbi. Maybe Hashem is afflicting us, setting a test for us.
You heard the guy talking about Sulfur. The old man
老金是这个地方下诅咒了。
So I'll go on my own.
那我要自己去。
And show that
我会证明上帝会保护我。神圣领域，领域展开。
On your own.
好啦，地区。哎，没有哎，他其实人很好。他刚头上抽了一下，好可怕。
I think Hashem has sent you to me. Who are you?
I'm the son of Stanisław Szulski, and I really need help.
啊，我们现在有求于人呐，不要那么傲慢。来吧，接受挑战。他这边再帮我自动引导试试看。 可能会中。哎，聆听。东西了，好吧。所以前任怎么样啊？我爸没了。啊。
Maybe, Rabbi, you could tell me something about golems.
Thaumaturge. Golems belong to Kabbalah, and you're forbidden from knowing anything about them. It's a trap for a soul. There are tales of golems being summoned for revenge or in good faith for protection. But they all end rather badly.
Rabbi Sofer put a curse on my father. Unfortunately, it started affecting his children as well.
A curse is a serious accusation, you know. I find it hard to believe Sofer would do such a thing. Do you think this has something to do with the golem?
I don't know. Did the old rabbi perhaps leave some things here? May I take a look at them?
Yes, here you are. All his books are here. I don't think I threw anything out. Is there anything else I can help you with?
什么鬼？
Rabbi, could you tell me something about Sofer?
He was fair, but also difficult and very principled, like this city. Riots, provocations, pogroms, overpopulation. But if he's the one who inflicted the curse, he must have been a powerful thaumaturge and Kabbalist.
How can I stop a golem?
To summon it to life, you write the 3 Hebrew letters spelling Emes, truth, on the clay that formed it. In an attempt to stop the monster, the heroes of these legends would erase the first letter from its clay body.
Wow.
That leaves Mes, which means death. But I don't know how much truth is in that.
Rabbi, could you help me understand something about Kabbalah?
No, and I'll say no more on the subject. I fear for your soul.
Who can summon a golem?
Normally, it's determined by need. The Kabbalist rabbi summons the golem himself. But other Jewish people can also entreat him to do so. In legends, the golem is a terrible punishment and a tool for meting out divine justice. But I think it's an offense against Hashem, and revenge is no justice.
I'm afraid that I won't find anything more here. Thank you, Rabbi.
哎，还有东西。
Rabbi?
Hello?
I'm listening.
Mordechai Chayat. Do you know that name, Rabbi?
He owns one of the laundries here in Miruf, but I admit he doesn't really come to see me. Maybe there are other things I could be of more help with.
I found a prescription belonging to the old rabbi. Was something troubling him?
He had heart problems.
心脏问题。
The local pharmacist would even bring him some kind of special medicine.
What was that pharmacist called?
Abraham Horowitz. But now his pharmacy is sitting empty.
Let me guess.
He's
dead?
这是我们的那个医生吗？
Some say that the socialists were involved. Others claim it was the Ochrana's doing. Let's keep talking, if you need to.
离奇失踪了。
I'll be off now.
I'll pray for you. 哎，什么东西？好哥，好可怕！有时候还是会卡卡，小问题。哎，他这里在干嘛？ 然后很多东西哦。润发油空盒，上属的药房，罪孽。莫德海将药剂师的失踪归在父亲身上，但他不知道事情的真相。 药剂师被卷入了社会主义和保卫部的殊死博弈。哇嘞，太尴尬了。哦。
Interesting. My thief was definitely here.
Huh?
Or could the djinn be deceiving me? Enough. Show yourself.
没有鬼转那个小偷的那
Welcome to the watering
阿里
Wanderer.
阿里巴巴
Show the proper respect.
向我行礼。
Hello. My name's Victor.
他没有傲慢的
They call me Ali, and this is my well. Did you draw from it?
阿里巴巴，你是从上面来的吗？
I'm not looking for trouble.
Then answer the question.
等一下，这是我的水井，你是从里面上来的吗？不是，应该不是吧？
What are you doing here?
I was
我
looking
还找个
for
人啊，
someone
但是没
here.
找到。
I didn't find them.
At the zenith in the desert, it's not hard to lose your way.
Are you trying to lead me astray like a djinn?
I meet desert spirits sometimes, but I don't walk in their paths. No mortal should. I'm just Ali.
I'm following the trail of a particular thief, but so far she has eluded me. I know she passed this way.
It sounds like she's one of the jinns.
You weren't far off. Have you seen her?
I've not only seen her, I also know her. And since you showed me respect at the watering hole,
你在水那边向我表示尊重，所以我会告诉你，哎，
go
走
south and find washerwomen.
往南走。
Your thief lives among
OK，
them.
谢谢。
Your oasis is within reach.
人还真好。
I'm talking to you, man.
那你谁？
What?
I asked why you're staring at this pump.
I'm looking for the laundry.
Well, you could use it. Both laundries are in Murov.
都在南边呐，
South of here.
那就很顺路喽。
No offense, but you look and sound
看起来有
like
戏。
someone who's lost his marbles.
你要不要来一点？
Better go now. Be on your way.
凶呢？幻象。
That's him, the one with the
这是他。
You oozing
哎，这是谁？
carbuncle. You ain't had enough of Warsaw yet? So you're sticking your nose in on people here?
有人是
You know what happens to fellas who
很多人都
sniff
一定
around where they ain't
说我脸
supposed
上
to?
给我扁哎，不知道什么意
Needles
思。
don't kid around with them.
And who am I supposedly bothering?
And you've wasted the chance to keep your mouth shut. We'll cure this posh boy of his nosiness, you can bet.
那你要打得赢我，降伤害，把扑灭。有。啊，楼上怎么3个人？楼上怎么有3个人？26。这个直接送他。对，把这个送下去。然后这个换，这样子应该可以。连秒掉一颗，这样的话是只会吃1个伤害。这个右边也可以打掉。 高几率发展吧。这边的话，这里可以断走。好吃。哎呀，小偷。
Let's try. Open sesame.
啊，真的开了。
How did you know the password, Ganef?
Back off, Charles. Do you even know what it means, you little shit?
I won't have no foreigner teach me Warsaw speak. It's clear you're not from around here. I can spot a wise guy from a mile off. I'll get my guys if I need to.
I know a thing or two about magic. If you don't behave, I'll turn you into a toad.
As long as you don't turn me into a Ganef.
Don't get in my way, understand?
There's nothing for you here, posh boy.
啊，他是男的。问号。不够 ，no。属性不够啦，好烦哦。
The things people come
还没推到那个耶。差一点呢，先把这个解完。差一点，差一点。
You're talking nonsense!
Did you hear about
Hello.
Praga? I'm in the harbor getting fish, and half the wharf is in splinters. They said there's even bodies.
More bodies than they usually fish out of the Vistula, practically every day. They were only just writing about Povishle.
But listen to this. They're
Look at
saying
you,
that
then.
some giant did it all.
You sure?
Maybe I can help. Recently, I've taken an interest in one of those.
Leave us alone.
马上走哎，真听话。
Did you wander in here by mistake? You got some dirty laundry that needs cleaning, Mr. Shulsky.
I was interested in this giant you mentioned to the fishmonger.
I can't help you. Rabbis are the ones who deal with golems.
I didn't say anything about a golem.
I'm afraid I can't help you. And now, if you like...
You were curious how my father died. Beneath the ruins of a building in Śródmieście.
That's awful.
Wow, 太可怕了。
How did it happen?
I'm glad you're asking. A remarkable death, isn't it?
Yes.
它里面穿的是睡衣耶。
Let's have a word about your conflict with my father.
There was no such thing. I have warm feelings
没有
for
没
this
有，我
dog.
对你父亲
And
有
his
很
father as
深
well.
厚的感情。
Why did you quit working for my father?
It was a mutual decision.
I know that you and my father parted ways in
发生
bad
什么事？
terms. What happened?
We both had difficult personalities, but I still remember him fondly.
这种胡子看着像刮掉。
You're not telling me everything.
I don't have to explain myself to you, Mr. Schultz.
让我搜一下这间房间。
I'm leaving now, but I can tell this won't be the last time we meet.
Farewell.
慢走不送。哎，就知道有东西啊。合影。但有一只剩下痛苦。30块。哦，不是。 曾经是朋友兼同事，直到了老爸做了某件事情，引燃了他内心的仇恨，释放了魔像诅咒。但是呢，老爸没了之后，诅咒传到我身上，也真是谢了老爸。那应该就这样了吧 ？Hello。
Is there something else you need?
Let's talk about your relationship with my father.
你们关系相当紧张，对吧
Mr. Schulski, I'll say it one more time. Stanisław
我们
and
都
I
知道啦。
didn't quarrel.
现在魔像诅咒在我身上了，快把它解掉，不然我就待在你身边啊。等那个魔像过来揍我，
Your anger still lingers around the photograph of my father. You're going to find it hard to hide anything from me.
I'm not in the habit of speaking ill of the dead, Mr. Schulski. Especially to their family.
别再装啦，老哥。
Old grudges drove us apart.
我还想推其他
Not
任
all
务啊。
stains are easy to remove, especially ones on a person's honor.
And might they give you a reason to seek
你的动机
revenge? A
是那
motive?
个药师被老爸
I
剁掉
can't
了。
summon golems if that's what you're getting at.
But you know
Hey,
there's such a possibility.
Is that all? I need to get back to work.
你看起来想睡觉了呢，你都换睡跑了。
I know about the
我知道那个药
pharmacist.
剂师。
Beg your pardon?
All this is because Abraham Horowitz, isn't it? He lost his life, and the whole community felt it. Seems like you did most of all. I just don't get why Horowitz was so important to you.
Community. Something you Schulskis don't know a thing about. Here, we take care of everyone equally. No one is more or less important than anyone else. Your father's punishment was fitting for his actions and his background. The wrath of the Jewish
是犹
people.
太人的愤怒
a death
写
for
在
a
己
death.
血肠。
Was it worth it? A golem is a blunt instrument that kills
对
and harms
老爸那
everyone
时候
in
被
reach.
What are
那
you
个
talking
卷
about?
入意外的时候，旁边好像还有路人一样的。
You wanted to teach my father a lesson, and you did. It's too bad innocent people died in the process. The building that
对那
collapsed
个
in Stanisław, it was
哦
inhabited
对啊，里
by
面
people.
原本住的。
Now all that's left of them.
然后那个走失的那个
Some
女生，还有那个船夫也是直接人没了。
That's what happens every time the golem physically manifests. Random people lose their lives due to its untamed power.
No, it can't be. It wasn't supposed to be that way.
不该是这样的。
I don't think the punishment is adequate for the crime. Horowitz had something on his conscience. He must have, if both the Ochrana and the Socialists were interested in him. And what my father did, I can't believe I'm saying this,
Yeah.
but his motives seem
我不想承认啊。
Oh, do they?
哦，是吗？
There's no trace of cruelty in his actions. He didn't do it for his own profit, but for some
讲
kind
出来
of
自己都不信。
greater good.
Without any specifics, those are just words.
让他陷入不确定中。
You'll see for yourself if you do something for me.
What do you
你想
want?
干嘛？
To
让
get
我看看。
rid of the golem. Tell me something, anything that will get me closer to a solution.
Instead of telling you, I'll show you.
好，让你看看。
Where? Into an alley where some friend of yours will smack me around?
To the synagogue.
啊？
Are you coming?
他带我去地下室是不是？
Yes. Let's go.
We'll stop to get Feldman. He should see this too.
去我们神父的地下室。真的耶。 问号。而坐。毁坏的墙，粘土桶可能是用来创造魔像的粘土。在这里被召唤出来的，他现在开始来追杀我了。先问金丝吧。
So, no wonder the roof is leaking if the foundation is crumbling. A lovely metaphor, Hashem. But what happened here had nothing to do with Hashem. Did it?
Mr. Shulsky wished to know the origin of his curse. This is where it took its shape. If I'd... Now I see it differently, but back then, when I was talking to Sofer, revenge and justice seemed one and the same.
Revenge is no justice. It is always dictated by anger, and in anger, erring comes easily. But Sofer agreed to it.
He summoned the golem. What else do you want to know?
不要怎么节奏。哎呀
This place won't tell me anymore.
And what have you learned?
你查到什么啊
The hole you can't miss over there is the new door the golem smashed when it was summoned to life.
And no one saw anything. How is that possible?
Is that your
你在显示这个吗？
The clay formed a shell that Sofer infused with
金丝把异界种注入粘土桶外壳。
Told me to bring clay, sticky and cold. I can't say how many of those buckets there were. Hours sculpting the Colossus until my hands went numb. I could feel the clay absorbing my anger, as if my rage was making it take shape on its own.
Hours? That must have been horribly exhausting.
What's a few hours in exchange for a curse that lasts generations?
血脉相承的诅咒。先生，你不觉得羞愧吗？
These are the remains of some fabric that Sofer wrote something on in Hebrew, I think. This might be some prayer, incantation, even a spell. There's not enough left to read anything. That's all, but I'm not any closer to a solution. I need someone like Sofer.
A Thaumaturge and a Kabbalist?
Do you know one, Rabbi?
There's only one name that comes to mind, but...
Ariel Roffe. A good-for-nothing, godless
我是刚那个阿里吧
Strong words from your lips.
Of course.
Do you know one another?
Well, I know him well enough to suspect that he might not want to help me. But I'll look for him.
Clearly, the Shulsky family has an easy time getting into conflict with Jews.
Come now, don't be silly.
There is just one thing I'd really like to know, Mr. Shulsky. Standing where you are now, what do you think about your father's responsibility in all of this?
For years I had no place in my father's life. Though I admit, in any event, that the feeling was mutual. I don't want to judge him.
Debts must always be repaid.
I'm settling my scores.
All right, I think it's time for us to go. This place just makes the blood boil. Let's get Mr. Shulsky away from here. And stop by tomorrow. We'll have some tea and work through a few questions.
Mr. Shulsky, I would like this to be our Farewell.
你要不
I
要
tell you from my heart, anger and pride are poor advisors. I know that firsthand, but it's too late for me. You can still save yourself. I'll be thinking of you.
Shall we?
下面这什么意思啊？我刚刚开扁是不是？
Let's get out of here.
OK， 这样就可以解刚那个任务了吧？嗯，怎么两个 ？What？ 为啥要两个惊叹号？
What do you want to tell me, friend?
这是另一个。
Victor, my old man will kill me when he finds out this was our doing. Victor, get it through your fucking head. I don't give a fuck about the Shulsky family money. This is a matter of my pops and my honor.
All right already, calm down. I don't want to see it. We didn't realize what we were doing. We were still children. Mieszko Sycemin was a scoundrel. He ruined millions of lives. This is my pride. The same you clung to. Barely discovered, but it was what pushed me into it. It got the better of me at the time. Are we all like that? Is every Thaumaturge enslaved by their flaw? I was tormented by guilt for a long time. But eventually, that event made me who I am today. Didn't it?
New, I understand. 前面还有东西。一楼
Quiet this time.
哎，这是竞技场吗？
Bored? Then go ask that uniform what he's doing here. Or tell him to skidoo.
Hey, fancy pants! Fuck off!
Hang on, hang on.
教练，
You lost, officer?
我想打篮球。
Hang on. That's the mama's boy of Shrudmeshche.
They dubbed me the son of Shrudmeshche, if I remember correctly.
对这种路人就选澳门吧。3527局中只影响变少，每回合恢复。25，我提到。09。复活。这样是吃一次伤害。打掉2个，剩1个，可以接受。
Hang on. That's enough.
You're the son of a bitch of Shrudmeshche.
I'm looking for Ariel Rofe.
All right, I don't know. Just tell him something.
Take a look at Ruzhitsky Bazaar. He's got this sort of chefs there.
Thanks. They're right to call this place the dungeon.
没关系。我们今天玩，感觉切场景会特别卡。他在那个跑新地图的时候，人都会卡卡的，蛮明显的。2个，卡卡的，卡卡的。爱旋转的。雪茄地， 被怪东西卡住了。
That wasn't too hard.
OK， 空瓶。
Where do you think you're going?
樱瓜，
Pretty boy.
老邓叫樱瓜。
I'm looking for someone. They say he's got a business here. Do the smart thing and hit the road. Go on.
这里人都很凶耶。
You talk just like the friend I'm looking for.
I'm asking you nicely, capisce? Bid it.
Am I wrong, or are you guarding a closed butcher's store? This is Ariel Rofe's Geschäft, right?
I'll check you the hell out in a minute, and we'll be done.
I'm looking for Ariel Rofe.
Then you can double fuck off, you fucking dunkoff!
You'll attract more attention with that shouting.
Bozo, for I get my clothes. You're not gonna tell me how to do my job, you flibbit and raggedy sod. Beat it.
You know what? I think I've heard one fuck off too many.
Then get your kisser ready for a pounding. Ogres, how come he's still standing here mouthing off at you?
It's me, Victor.
Oh.
Shulsky, I remember. Fuck off. So, should I give him what for, boss? Do what you want.
I'll be right back.
But Ogres, maybe don't take on the son of Shrut Miestia on your own, yeah? I'll call you a priest if you want.
神父，什么意思啊？够打呢。弹跳。 哦。哎，完蛋！那先放这个反击耶，哇，感觉头壳要裂开了。头壳要裂开了。先放这个免疫。 有。 行动破防。干不着。
All right, leave him be. I'm sorry. Come on, Shilsky. Let's get out of sight.
对嘛？开始好好说就好了。
I'll shoot you. Don't stare.
老哥，不能吧？
This whole butcher's shop is a cover, right?
None of your business.
关你屁事啊！有个后。
Sit down. Tell
啦，
me why
所
you
以
bothered
你好像是那个呢？
me. How exactly did you find me?
It wasn't such a huge challenge.
Who squealed?
谁泄密的啊？选这个。
There are traces all over the dungeon. You're not being very
跟三包
careful.
呢？
If you want something out of me, you better get to the ass.
啊，有可能是直接来这边找他。
Say what you want.
就可以选第2个或第3个。
A very inventive hiding spot, and a nice place.
We've got our own little store here with different varieties. I'm just doing my best to unload it efficiently. Don't waste my time.
I've got a certain problem, and I'd like to get rid of it quickly.
Is it made of clay? Weighs 2 tons when it shows up? So you got sick of running back and forth across Kerbridge Bridge?
I'm not going to pretend I understand.
Golems aren't great at swimming, remember? Since it's following you, going across a bridge would force it to. Forget it. I can see why you can't deal with it on your own.
I need the knowledge of a Kabbalist.
我像一个犹太律法师啊，就是你。
I think I have at least a few reasons to say no, don't I? The main one is the death of my business partner and best friend.
啊？ 我的傲慢太高了。
I didn't know a golem was after me.
You shouldn't have shown up at the dungeon that day at all.
You shouldn't have taken that job. I don't have time, Ariel. We both know that only you can help me. You can keep tormenting me, but are you going to tell me something or not?
I can torment you and tell.
我可以既折磨你又透露消息给你。
Golem is a salutor like any other, but housed in a physical form. But you attract it and bind it in the same way.
哎，这可以收服魔像喽。
The difference being that it's following blood first and
不
the
同之处
flaws
是，它
second.
是会先优先追踪
First,
血
you have to deprive the golem of its physical body, the shell in which the
你可以先剥夺它的实
salutor
体
is housed.
躯壳，
You also need
然后
to
你要
know
查
where the
清召
ritual
唤仪
was
式在
conducted,
哪，
because
解
that's
除仪
the
式必须在
only
同一
place
地
you
点。
can do it. Good luck.
所以是在地下室喽，神父的地下室。
So, apart from my family's blood, the golem is attracted to my initial flaw, right?
Initial?
初始缺陷，你有多少缺陷？
I've got plenty. I have a really handsome number of salutors.
You're lying.
说谎。
You'd have lost your mind.
我现在是4个。
How can I get rid of that clay shell it has?
You can't. For that, you need a Kabbalist. Moi.
这是我。
I know the incantation for the Belur ritual.
What?
啊
Instructions for reversing
命
the
转
evil
型引
eye,
净化身
cleansing
心，
body and
度恶
soul,
避凶。
and hiding from the unwanted, but why should I explain them to you?
I'm guessing this will
付钱
cost me something. Money? A favor? A further humiliation?
We'll see.
I know the place
我知道在哪里
Golem
地
was
下室
summoned. The basement of
神父的地
Logic
下室。
Synagogue.
So, Sofa managed
没错。
to do it?
召唤之地。
Thank you. So we're going into the basement of a synagogue, where you'll use Kabbalah to strip the golem of its physical form, right? Then I'll bind it and free myself from its curse?
Not quite. The golem
我像
is mine.
要是我的。阿里的条件。
What do you need the golem for?
None of your business.
You want revenge. That's very sentimental if you think about it.
他是要揍我还是揍另一个人？
And you'll be looking for a new Kabbalist.
同意跟拒绝。我觉得可以同意啊！我现在手上的牌已经够多了。
Agreed. The golem will be yours.
You didn't say the magic
没的。
I hereby promise.
我在指人肉魔像归你，只要你能驾驭
As
它。
long as you can handle it.
好，所以他们没有驾驭吗？
Don't worry about the rest.
啪啪啪啪啪啪。
Hold on.
What?
If I lose my initial flaw, I'll lose contact with my initial salutor, right?
Could be yes, could be no. I don't know. Want to
我
find
也不
out?
知道呢。
No.
Unless you've got a long
除
line
非
of
你有一堆
relatives
身
with
怀缺陷
flaws.
的亲戚。这是白色的呢。
I've got a sister, twin, but I don't know if Ligia carries a flaw.
确实不
Lovely
知道。
name. And a strong bond of blood. If she's important to you, the golem has to be bound.
I know.
Then go back to your sister and find out if she carries a flaw.
同意跟犹豫，地也是白色的哎。
I don't know.
But you're hesitating. Not changing your mind, are you?
There must be another way.
Well, I don't know it.
反正我不知道。
As a thaumaturge, you should know best of all that anything worth
等
the
价
effort
交换。
has its price. Everybody pays. A toast? A very successful batch. We haven't shipped everything out yet.
This won't make me go blind, will it?
The risk is part of it.
假酒。
L'chaim.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
好喝啊！刚刚旁边的影子只有杯子的影子，没有手的影子。那就走你咯。
Let's get this over with.
Godspeed. Find that flaw of Ligia's.
姐姐的缺陷吗？卡住啦！ 可以动。这个我记得按过了。好底音。看一下小偷的公寓哈。
Hello, sweet secret.
阿米人心是望远镜。哎，哦，走路了，走路了，走路了。没有这样子，得出结论。
Funneled everything yet, Claude? Then get lost.
Should I scrub your tongue out with soap? Who taught you such foul language?
We can't afford soap, you bourgeois bastard.
Let's talk about your sister and about you. I know her name is Layla.
I'm not talking to Ganefs.
A cracked window is nothing pleasant. Fall will come soon. Layla wants you to find a better place. If you don't tell me where she is, I won't be able to help you.
Don't lie to me, Ganef.
I also like potato dumplings, garnished with onions, browned in a hot pan. The kind your sister makes for you.
Stop annoying me!
I'll invite you both for some freshly kneaded dumplings, provided you tell me where Layla is.
Yeah, right.
That checkered blanket. You used to hide under it when your sister was arguing with your father, didn't you?
And?
I could feel how scared you were when she smuggled you in it through the Warsaw turnpikes.
All right, I'll tell you. As long as it gets you out of here. She's probably at the harem. It's a local brothel, not far from here. Just don't get any ideas. She doesn't work there.
Thank you.
Ganef.
再见。哎呦，麻烦呢。不知道先跑支线啊？先看一下米鲁夫区。哎，这个是米鲁夫区的。 要6点啦，老哥，不得不 go。嗯？是完成了是不是？What's 桥牌？
Not now, Victor. I don't have time.
We have to talk about the golem. I know how to stop it now.
You know what to do? Tell me.
Do you know what a flaw is?
Kind of, but Papa didn't tell me too much about his abilities.
If you were to tell me the one thing in your life that matters most, what would it be?
Where's this coming from? My family. And you. So, of course.
Wow.
Now, seriously this time.
Alright, I'm sorry. I'm putting you second. Work comes first. I want to work. Hard and honestly. And I want to be respected for it. Not have fingers pointed at me.
头红大，老姐。身上有缺陷征兆，与他的野心勃勃和人生态度有关，这都足够了啊。喝个水来喝啊。所以结论是有咯。
I don't doubt you've got that certain something inside you. I will. And thank you for opening up to me. And good luck.
Thank you.
I meant the people who stand in your way.
Thank you.
I think I already know what I wanted.
All right.
I need you. We must end it. Together.
You sound serious. What's going on?
Today, the curse placed on Father will lose its power. But we have to get going.
Hang on, hothead. Will you tell me something else?
Ariel Roffa is already waiting for us. He's the one leading this whole thing.
Do I know him?
I sincerely hope not. He's not a suitable companion for you.
Oh, now I'm dying of curiosity.
There's no time.
How exciting. I feel 10 years old again.
你想跑地图呢？你们想说，你们想说之前，好了，先把它截掉。那个好可怕。 What?
The darling sister, here in person. You clearly are of the same blood.
That's right there.
We have nearly everything ready, I see.
I don't think we've met. Ligia Szulska.
Ariel Roffe. The pleasure is mine.
Mr. Roffe, this is everything I've been able to find. The candles are placed where you commanded.
Fine.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Szulski. And you must be dear Ligia Szulska. My regards.
The Mademoiselle looks pale. Do you feel all right, my lady?
Yes, sure.
Victor, I need a pound of flesh, and it's up to you whose body it comes from.
Huh?
Victor, what's going on? What's he talking about?
To lure the golem, we need your mature flaw.
Am I the bait?
I could have phrased it better. The point is that only you with your flaw can lure the golem here.
Will I lose my flaw in the process?
Well, that's linked with aspirations, chasing something. Ambition, even to an excessive degree. And yes, you will lose it.
Fine. Get that flaw out of me.
第三个是什么意思啊？为什么不想？他不是说他想要。
Thank you for trusting me.
But him, I don't know about.
I'll keep an eye on him.
Enough chit-chat. Since everything's ready, let's get to work.
How do you get rid of the golem's physical form?
There's an old ritual. It's called the bearer. It's a sifting ritual. The incantation allows us to sift out the demonic part from the rest of the creature. It also helps with cases of possession.
Good to know.
By the way, your father must have really gotten under Sophie's skin.
My father had that effect on people. This ritual, are you sure it's safe?
Just trust me, as I trust you'll keep your word.
相信我啦，就像我相信你。
I won't touch a hair on your sister's head.
I'm here, Mr. Roffe.
And aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Let's begin.
好啦，
Don't mess this up.
希望
I'll do my best.
Won't it come?
Patience.
Thaumaturge 来了，土巨人。
Have more faith, Feldman. More faith.
更多的信念啊！
Yit Kadash
你要
Shimiraba.
确定这个有唱得完呢？哎，他没事哎。
Ready?
Yes.
I take her flaw, you get rid of the golem, and we're quits.
"缺陷转移给自己，并留下魔像。这个好狠哦！哎呦喂！ 对，好啦，是的啦。
Back in a moment.
应该是没必要背骨了。哦。
Mr. Rofa, what?
She'll be fine. It's all over. You're both free.
马上结束。
Thank you, for my sake and Ligia's.
Not a problem. Come on. We gotta take your sister home.
I'll call you a carriage.
先睡了啊。这是什么？怎么样啊？是的，我觉得神清气爽。
How did I get here?
I wasn't supposed to tell you, but Rafa brought you.
Oh. Was he saying something?
That can wait. Rest now.
What about the golem?
Why are you asking about Rafa?
God, no reason. I was just curious. I've
他们是
never
CP
dealt
吗？
with his type.
He's pretty handsome, I guess.
Stop.
Now we're safe from the curse of Satanisław. Rafa kept his word and stopped the golem from pursuing us.
So now it's going to serve him.
傲慢太高了。
I kept my word. That was what we'd agreed.
Maybe you should have consulted me, huh? It was my flaw.
But you agreed to it.
I'm kidding. You should have seen your face. May I hear the details of your deal?
I'll tell you another time. I'm going now.
All right. I'll just stay here a little longer.
.解掉了。市中心北区。
Mr. Shulsky, there's a young lady to see you.
谁？
I'll serve tea in the drawing room.
I won't stay long.
Oh.
There's no need.
Wanda.
Thank you, Grażynka.
A nice house, a spot of tea, a housekeeper. When the revolution comes, everything here will go up in smoke.
Did he say anything?
You know what? He confirmed my belief that Thaumaturges are freaks.
感知一下。
Thank you, Wanda.
I'm glad I could help. I've got an appointment with Michał.
好的。
Thank you again. You've done me a great favor.
We're square. See you.
Will the young lady be visiting us more often?
That's my hope.
Oh, right.
哦。哇。 市中心北区。 市中心北，南区、北区，先来解几个支线。要等时间哦，那我先看其他的。
Well, well. The things people come up with.
海市蜃楼。
Secrets, not on my watch.
.这个是晚上。麻烦，走一圈。
Well, there we have it.
植物学家，2到7点。
What?
下午应该会有2、3名，晚上应该也是2。这个。
Boss, we need to start over. The whole base layer. What's our stomping car out here for? You're making my people angry. Can't you see the work is in full swing here?
傲慢太高了。
It doesn't look as if you're working very hard.
Check out this highbrow with his myths untainted by a real job. And when in fear, then it's workers and they worth unite. Why don't you start a fucking revolution?
Get lost! We want to earn our daily
初级助
bread.
理。
If you can't afford bread, why not cake?
Just you wait. We could use some exercise after all that carrying.
Are you sure, boss?
Tis the final
这老哥
conflict.
头一直抽动。两降伤害。 先断招一个。哎，碎了。这个好像可以一直打盾，没错，就是这样。哎呀，狠狠的！看不太出来到底多少，它的那个数值是没有显示出来。诶，这是什么？Oh no！ 哎，老哥，暗门变晚上了。不了都，那我来接晚上的北区的。在哪里？从这里。哦，等我一下哦。